Okay, joining me now, Heritage economist Peter St Onge. Peter, good to have you on the program today. Edward mentioned the revisions, so I want to start there. That feels like one of the big stories coming out of this today for me. Combined revisions for April and May show 111,000 fewer jobs created than previously reported. And if I'm being honest, that does seem to be a trend that we're seeing month to month, and it makes you wonder what this number could look like if we get a revision next month. So how do these revisions impact your perspective on today's data?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's been a huge concern. The revisions, not just on jobs, but really across the board, revisions have been consistently negative. The reason that matters is that if they come out with a real strong number in the beginning, that's when media is paying attention. It's when markets are paying attention. So then if they're kind of sneaking in these revisions afterwards, if that's innocent, then you would expect some of them might be revised up, some down. Math is hard. Statistics are projecting. But in this case, we're seeing just this almost uniform pattern where they come out with a blockbuster number. Joe Biden takes credit for another Bidenomics miracle, and the next thing you know, the next month, half of it disappeared. So when you take those into account, right, this turns into a 95,000 job number. That is not very good, especially if you take into consideration that 70,000 jobs were created in government, which, of course, the Secretary of Labor, the Undersecretary, is going to say these are all firefighters and policemen. Those are the most sympathetic jobs that government does. The vast majority of them are not doing those kinds of jobs, right? These are a burden, right, sort of parasitic burden on the economy.
Yeah, so I love that you mentioned the government adding 70,000 jobs, because I kind of feel like there were 2 points that really stuck out to me. One was that, and then the other was that manufacturing missed big on expectations, right? It lost 6,000 versus adding 8,000. That comes on the heels of the ISM manufacturing PMI earlier this week coming in cooler than expected. So what do those two dynamics tell you?
Yeah, manufacturing's been really funny. The Biden administration has poured a ton of money into especially sort of clean EV renewables. And so when you look at the investment numbers in manufacturing, it's been absolutely epic. Just tons of money flowing in there, tons of jobs being created. Of course, those are fake jobs in the sense that they're just created with government money. But if you look outside of that sector, the rest of manufacturing has been in distress for about 3 years now. It's effectively shrinking. So if that continues, it moves us towards a Soviet-style economy where any industry that government wants to promote, well, sure, you pour enough money in, and yes, you're going to have jobs there. But the sort of underlying bread and basket manufacturing has been hurting. So I think what was surprising in this number is that they expected all of those billions flooding into these favored industries to turn into jobs, and it seems like they're not.
Yeah, I mean, I remember one of President Biden's promises was saving democracy, one factory, one manufacturing job at a time. And so you see a number like that and you go, ugh. Before I let you go, though, I do have to ask you about the recent Supreme Court decision. I'm always such a nerd about these things, right? They rolled back the Chevron deference, limited the power of regulators. How do you see that impacting American business, the economy at large?
Yeah, I was about to mention that when you said bringing back democracy one factory at a time. That ruling specifically does that, right? What it basically says is any rule that hasn't actually passed Congress, if it's a major rule, it's not valid. And that's almost all the rules. Something like 99% of regulations that impact manufacturers or business at large, those were never passed by Congress. They were dreamed up by some unelected bureaucrat. So if we can start knocking those rules down, that could bring us back to true economic growth, not just in manufacturing, but really across the board.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, right? I mean, you want Congress to make the laws, courts, not necessarily the regulators. I do wonder, though, when you have an industry like AI, which is already murky, going at breakneck speed, is there a concern that when you don't have regulators able to take action quickly, we could get ahead of our skis? Peter, that is a question, though, that we are going to have to debate next time because I'm out of time. Thanks so much for your time today, Peter. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kelly.